Yo, wait a second. Are we live? I think we're live. Um, we may be live. Do have to check with YouTube real quick. Can I see my stuff, please? YouTube really likes making you work for it. Okay. Um, seems like we're live. It sadly does not seem like it combines the stuff together. Okay, and my overlay in the corner here is really unwarranted. Let's just, son of a bird, click something else, and I think I can put that there, and put this right here. Oh wait, now we have this. Okay, this like weird thing that they added with the like jumping. I don't know if that makes sense. All of my pals are hungry because they are too dumb to actually make food. I need to get more of these things, these capritis. I'll do that in a second. I really need to set up something to where like people can fight while I'm off camera. But my started streaming leaving right away is crazy. I'm back. Back again. Spiggle. Now I have a small problem. Okay. Nice little off-camera thing so I can do some testing. Live test. Yeah, that works. Now, if we go ahead and look at my channel, pretty good. And then I have to test on the last platform, which is Kick. Okay, so the Kick one is the only one that doesn't combine. Oh well. Then this is what we're gonna have for now. I can't really promise anything better. Yeah, that this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I think that I have everything set up so good, so good. I don't know if I should have set YouTube as my primary because I think one of the big issues is trying to live stream to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. You have to go with like the lowest possible frame rate or the lowest allowed frame. Well, you have to go with 6,000, I believe. But I'm doing 9,000, so if Twitch gets mad, um, sorry. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if I can handle a 31. A level 31 might clap my face, but we're going to make an attempt, and an attempt it will be. Back here. I'm also not really super sure about the entire game. Like, Palworld has been a little bit of a struggle to get through because there's no clear best way to level up that I've noticed aside from dungeons and bosses. I've leveled up the most during bosses. But that also feels like a bit of a thing where you have to figure out which ones you can debate and which ones you just have to bite the bullet on. This might be a bullet biter. Yeah. Please do some decent... Okay. I think that as long as he doesn't focus me, I have enough pal power to get through this, because my pal already single... Ah, okay, this is the problem. I need to create, like, incentive for him to fight my pals instead of me. I think I've created... Okay. Please, bro. Please, bro. Fight anyone except me, bro. Just leave me be. Okay, that... You're getting your cheeks clapped, bro. It's not that serious. Oh, wait, did he try to turn around and shoot at me instead? I got so lucky that I think the rock collision just screwed him over. That may as well have been a miss. Jesus. Can you focus on the person who's actually attacking you? Why is my pal doing no damage? Ah, I thought I dodged him. Okay, yeah, I have more than enough pal power to get through this dude. That's so good. I just throw like 7 pals at him, and then I don't have to worry about... I should gain at least 1 level from this, right? This would be sad if it didn't. Okay, come on. Come on, stop! Stop destroying my guy! Okay, I'm gonna throw out my quiver next. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just like a guardian, Jesus. Perfect. He's just stuck in the wall, and now... Bro, Paper Shredder, you're gonna get shredded! Metro Groomin' Maker... No. Yeah? Come on. Why is he that low already? Did I throw him out that low, or did he just actually get clapped? Okay, Paper Shredder, can you... Okay, perfect. Can you go attack my guy instead? Literally anybody except me. Perfect. Literally all I wanted. And for you to stop attacking me. Oh yeah, water type versus Electric type, not so great for me. Okay, then I'll throw my little pacifist out, my little Cleray, as uh just a extra target. Oh, come on, please give me that. I wasted my best sphere on this thing. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm going to spam all of these spheres. I don't care. There we go. In the face. I don't even have enough pals to deal with this. Okay, come on. I just need to... There we go. Get out of here. Get in my spheres. I refuse to let you free. I refuse to let you free. You are going to sit in my... Get in my sphere. Oh, crap. Get in my sphere. You son of a bird. Stop doing attacks. Just get in my sphere. It's not that serious. Get in the sphere. I do not care. I said get in the sphere. Get in the sphere. Perfect. Get in the sphere. Get in the sphere. Okay. I think we have a strat. Alright, come on. There we go. That was such a bogus like strat and it worked. That's so stupid. That's amazing. I love this so much. Wind cutter, I don't care for wind cutter. That was such a stupid waste of spheres. And I just kept spamming. I mean, they're pretty cheap to make, and I'm sure that, like, especially once I've made the assembly line, which is, like, the next level? Oh yeah, it didn't even level me up that much. That's the part that makes me real mad. What's the point of fighting the pals if fighting the pals gets me nothing? We're just gonna spam berries. I also am not very sure if the univolt is going to be a very relevant thing to my existence as or like for my power generator. I think that it's good for the power generator. I mean, I'm sure it exists for a reason. And that electric pals are probably a pretty good contributor to that reason. But for now, I have no real way to engage with that theory. I do have a way to engage with my grapple gun instead of my grenade. Yeah, the jump mechanic, I feel like they should have locked it down to go ahead and shoot you across the thing, but at the same time, I feel like Nintendo probably went ahead and copyrighted or patented that aspect of the design too, because, you know, jumping around walls is actually, unlike riding riding a mount, a actually reasonable thing to consider as patentable, because jumping around walls is a little bit unique and not necessarily a physics respecting mechanic that everyone could think of. But yeah, I was watching that one video from Tectone where he was talking about like, oh yeah, Twitch not so great because, you know, when you don't equally enforce your policies across your platforms. I mean, YouTube's not that great either. What, Sniper Wolf? But in general, one, we have the more apparent issue now versus before, if that makes sense. One is ongoing, the other one is, well, they're both ongoing, but like one is fresh, one is a fresh wound. The other one is just like, it's stupid, but we'll live with it. Not happily, but we will live with it. Not, not, not. No. This is what content is now, guys. Super subs. Oh my god, yo, it's. Of course, it's. Of course, of course, of course. Oh my god, it's fine. My number one supporter. And my only viewer. So, how are you, Soup and Sops? Trum traveling a long way. Watch it like not let me stack the whole thing. Okay, I started freaking out for a minute. I was like, I'm kidding. Yeah, because it always puts the grenade on me, and I don't ever want the grenade. There's never a reason to have a grenade. Grenades are useless. Okay. Oh yeah, I can go ahead and grab a new egg. I probably should have done that the second I rid of the egg, but that's okay. I'll just take 7 years to do basic tasks. Because that's what I do. 5 spheres, that's not bad at all. What is bad is a not so good pal party. Dead. 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 I probably should do like a sort by level and then do it. Oh, okay. Okay, this is my team 2. We're going to do anything that's around level. Okay, we can do that one. Yeah, Bushi is not so good because he's a fat boy. He eats, but oh, yeah, I can just grab all the bosses and then we can go fight something as well. That might be a good idea. Oh, okay, these are all bosses. I don't know if I have the saddles for all of my current things, so we'll probably... Do I have the ability? I think I could make the Azarob or the Fangalope saddle, I think. Yeah. See, I'm cooking. My brain... I'm doing so insanely okay. How are... I'm good, Soup and Sops. I'm just trying to level up in Pal World because it has been a while since I've played the game, and I would like to progress a little more than I have so far. Can the cow stop burning itself? That is quite an emo cow, if I do say so myself. I do not have the ability to... Actually, that's cheap. That is cheap stuff. Start production. Can't make berries, but you guys, for some reason, can make that. Grab the wool. I don't even know if I need wool anymore. I think I can go ahead and replace the wool maker with the... Let me pick up this guy and just like, hey bro, so we need your milk. That sounds kind of sus, not gonna lie, but it is true. We need the milk. We need some milk. Uh, it doesn't. Okay, so one fence. So anything that has a fence, I think, is good to go ahead and throw in the thing. Fence. So the chickens produce eggs, I'm assuming. This guy produces something, apparently. You know what? We're just going to put him in there. I will then teleport to the next boss and go ahead and fight the next boss. Because that is the progression of this game. We're going to clap Eliza B. If I can find Eliza B. Sometimes the bosses are underground, and I think this is one of the ones that are underground, and I never find them. Because most of the times, I don't even avoid the bosses. I usually attack them when I see them. Because I think, you know what? This boss can't be that difficult, and get absolutely clapped. Oh, true. I'm pretty sure I had another Cleave that I could have claimed, but my brain doesn't work that great. So this is what we're getting. My goofy brain not really thinking too much. So, floppy. That is definitely floppy looking. Can I? Okay, I passed it, which means it's probably under us. Because I definitely did not see a bee-looking creature anywhere near me. Okay. No bee-looking creatures in my vicinity. Well, that's unfortunate. Armor is damaged. That's also quite unfortunate. Okay, I need to... There we go. Maybe not go to the wall so quickly, because it kind of defeats the purpose of levitating into the air. Well, not levitating, but like the flying into the air aspects of like the whole thing of the, yeah, you get what I mean. You're supposed to get what I mean. Random treasure chest. Ooh. A damp egg. A got damp egg. So egg. It's a huge egg. The greatest egg. Honestly, the best egg. Blue, it's my favorite color. Not really, I prefer purple, but it's a blue egg. A beautiful blue egg, a big beautiful blue egg. I have no freaking clue where the boss is supposed to be. That's a big electric egg. I need the electric egg so I can go ahead and make my power generator function properly. The greatest power generator of all time. My favorite power generator. Can I, sir? I would like your egg, Mr. Floor. I want your egg. What? I don't know what I am supposed to dispose of. Nom nom nom. Jesus. Well, now can I just eat some of this and then call it a day? It doesn't say how much it weighs. It doesn't weigh enough. Nowhere near enough. Oh no, my 6 palladium. Whoops. Or I think that said palladium. I'm slow. I really need to set this thing up so I can actually look at all my viewers at once. Like, that has to be the most basic thing that you could make for a stream setup, and I'm just like, nah, nah, nah. I'll manually open up each browser page and check on everybody individually. I'm using the same platform as you at all times. Okay, what level is this? 29. You know what? We've just determined that's easy clap. The problem is, my inventory has also been easy clapped. So we're going to go ahead and remember to come to this one again later. While the Free Pal Alliance is not in my vicinity. There we go. Empty my inventory into my chest. The creators of Pal World are actually goated. Prove me wrong. I'm making you guys watch me organize things. How does that make you feel? You're being forced to watch blatant stupidity against your will. This is content, guys. This is content in some fashion or another. There's somebody who watches specifically for this segment. They're like, yes, he's organizing his inventory again. I can now memorize his layout and recreate it in my own world. Like, at some point, there are people that do this for their favorite creators, and they manually go through and recreate it one-to-one, like the Minecraft Worlds thing, where people, they won't even have the correct seed. They'll just decide, you know what? We will place it based on 2 seconds of F3 footage that we've seen, so that we can get the right, like, height, and then just manually recreate each block based on screenshots. Like, how does somebody just decide to do that? I'm sorry, but that is a lot of work. A lot of work that I would never think to do. Because that just sounds painful. I can now ride my... I cannot not yet ride my Fangalope. I do have enough inventory space to go to this thing right up here. So we'll be doing that. I love iced tea, guys. Oh, there's 2 dungeons. Okay, we'll do this dungeon first, and then we'll do the other one. Assuming my pals don't die. Yeah. Assuming my pals don't die. Okay. Jeez, my frame rate. I don't know why Pal World is dying on me. It might just be that I'm too brain rotted to... Whoa. That's a boss floppy? No, it's a level 28 flop. Yeah, that does classify as a boss. Son of a bird. Why'd you turn around? I wanted to get an easy crit on you. Oh. How about you attack the right one? For your sake and my sake, I would like you to attack the correct one. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. But buddy, you're going to have to... Why'd you miss? You're a clown. Attack this guy, not me. Oh wait, can I pull out a sword too? Ouch. Please, bro. Please, bro. The floppy is such a small target too, and I hate it. Okay. I literally just have to... Oh. Brandish blade? What was the point of that attack? I just pointed at it and it shot me in the face. I don't get it. That's the most useless attack in the game. Brandish blade! Now brandish this fist into your face. Okay, my bad. I was just trying to play some Pal World and then it held on to my world. It didn't give me my stuff back. It usually gives me my stuff back. I assume I have to go to the dungeon again. Get my stuff back, please. I would like my stuff back. Again. Okay, my stuff is back. Okay, let me make something else attack. A floppy, ideally I think you'd have a fire type, but we're just going to do a Fangalope and call it a day. Is that fair, chat? Multi-chat and read-only mode is crazy. Miss Fangalope, please. Okay, the floppy just chose to disappear. And those guys decide they want to kiss my ceiling. Alright. What the freak? Is it to, like, convince you to kill these things? Okay. Yes. Just paper shred them. Yes, that's what I'm calling that attack from now on. It's just the paper shredder. It doesn't even look like a paper shredder. You know, I love this game. Like, I know what the problem is with how I'm playing it, not with how the game was made, but I'm going to blame the game for all of my mistakes because that's what a gamer's supposed to do. No, because then that gets hijacked as a narrative for why modern gaming is going to crap, and definitely not because they decided to change the whole monetization scheme to being, oh yeah, $20 for a reasonable game versus, oh yeah, let's go ahead and do some nonsense that nobody ever asked for. Okay, we are going to... This is the time. If I die again, I'll go to the other dungeon, and if I start dying in that dungeon, then we'll go back to doing bosses. Because bosses is something I've figured out how to debate a little bit. Bro, can you stop? Get out of my freaking way. There we go. That's so difficult. Perfect. Well, what was I supposed to do at that moment in time? Please tell me. I guess getting good is an option, but getting good is an option. But I'll just be claiming my items and going to the next dungeon, which will hopefully be a little bit more friendly and allow me to hide behind... Jesus, why did I just get smacked in the face? Bro, I'm not even interacting with the pals. What do you mean? I'm just chilling. There's technically proof that I engage with pals on my hip, but that's by design. I don't actually do that. It's so I can blend in with people who actually catch pals. Please, bro, why did he have to get the last hit in before I get in? Okay, why does that make like no sense and a lot of sense at the same time? He had to get the last hit in before I get in. Ba 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 ba. I hate you. They need to make this grapple allow you to just yank people. That would be the funniest use for it. Okay, let me just skip them. And I can have him chilling. Oh. Okay, he just destroys them. You just got shredded. Okay. Never mind. I like these people. I'm glad they're in this dungeon. The boss is going to be the sucky part, I imagine, though. They added so much more verticality to this game. Whoa. They even added, like, a whole new dungeon component that I just won't engage with because why? I can just watch it not be climbable. Okay, this actually is starting to feel like Zelda shrines now. The Fellbat is actually that stupid. So stupid. Now let me just... Now I took 0 damage and I didn't have to dodge any of anything. Okay, I missed a chest. Boo-hoo. I got 90% of the loot and I got a new pal. Like, what else do I need from that interaction? I don't know if I feel better about the new dungeons versus the old ones because old ones, they were more linear and like you could go 2 ways and then it's like, oh yeah, maybe you get a chest and then maybe you don't and then you find the boss and then you leave. Now it is a little bit more direct, but also you have to do a little bit more in that direct path, which can be good. Okay. As long as she doesn't have minions, I think I'm good, actually. I don't know if I want to catch her, though. Because I think she's a pretty good resource in bases, but I'm not so sure. Oh yeah, I'll just hide behind the tree. This is peak content, guys. Sniping. Another meaning to stream sniping. I'm not sniping a streamer, I'm sniping on stream. Hey, buddy. She's coming for me, bro. She's coming for me, bro. She's on my tail, bro. She's on my tail. Yeah, keep shooting, bro. Keep shooting. You're going to have to do a little bit more than that, bro. You're going to have to do some clapping, bro. Not gonna lie. I got shot in the face, bro. You're gonna have to protect me a little bit better. Just a little bit. Stupid. Of course. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake on my end. That was a big mistake. I messed up, guys. I messed up. And the pal alliance is still going to be there. Then I'm going to get slapped in the face with a stone. And then it's going to be a whole thing. But I can make the assembly line now. I believe I am level 27. So that is the next thing that we are about to do. Okay, I want free pal spheres, so mine. That, of course, it wasn't going to be that free. That would have been so funny if that worked, though. Bro, please. Let me put... Oh, no. Yep. That's mine. That is so easily mine, bro. You're a liar if you get out. Free. Oh, that's so free. That was so free. Come on. There we go. There we go. 2 shakes instead of 3 shakes. That's how you know. Hypocrite Hill. It's a special floppy. It's especially floppy. That's what I'm calling her. Please don't die to my single bullet, especially floppy. Well. Please don't murder her. The intention is to catch her, bro. Please do not murder this woman. Please, bro. Please. I just want it. Fine. Fine. Let me have especially floppy. Just don't attack me. You're going to regret it. Bro, please give me especially floppy. Oh, there we go. We have especially floppy. There we go. I don't... Where's... Okay. I'm really disoriented by my entire existence. Yeah, there she blows. I already have one of those. I don't need it. Sipping water. Water! Where's my... Let me fix this. Where is my... Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I want to make the new hallowed armor. I don't know if it's much better than anything you can make normally, but it's Terraria armor. I don't see what else I have to explain about that. A shocker grenade, a cold resistant armor, a ceiling lamp. Small pouch that allows you to carry additional items. Holding it increases your inventory slots. Well, that's convenient. Why is the Mammarist saddle so high? Production sphere assembly line, production assembly line. Oh, so this is like the upgraded version of the crafting table. Now, I have one small problem. I do believe I have to start vertically ascending. I need to stop doing that thing where I... nails. Nails is a pretty good... But then, what was the other thing that I needed to make? A generator. That's it. So, the power generator. Which I assume would also have to be in production, wouldn't it? Because it's producing energy, but I guess not. Others... Where's the power generator? I'm going to need to know where the power generator is for... Oh wait, there it is. It takes me some electric organs. That infrastructure. Okay, that it does actually make a lot more sense. Okay, then we are going to go ahead and murder a bunch of electric pals. I don't know if it makes more sense to catch them and then butcher them, or to just shoot them in the face. I could Google it, but I'm too lazy to do that, and we're going to go the hard way. Bro, why are all my pals hungry? Can you guys, like, work? Stop being sad. I look, guys, you have... Is it the seeds? Is it that I'm not providing seeds? Do I need to provide more seeds for you guys to actually start making it? Okay. Okay, I'm going to... This is something I will look up. One, and... Watching now. Fair enough. Why aren't my pals producing food? Berry plot. Okay. Can we have... Wait, what's the difference? Where... Are none of my things, like, actually planters? Wait, so grass... Oh, okay, gathering and planting. Oh, we want to see planting. Let's see all our best planters. We don't have tier 2 planters, which could be a pretty good thing to have. Okay, you, sir, let me lift you up. You are assigned... Can't be assigned to a berry plantation. You're supposed to water my berry plantation. What's the point of you, then? And my pal, stop chasing me around. I get that you're hungry, but if the longer you get in my way, the less likely you will be to get your food, because I will be unable to provide the necessary environment to actually start producing the food that you want. Yeah, okay, these are tier 2 waterers. Why aren't you watering the stuff that you need to water to make the stuff work? Okay, it looks like I need to get a second lift monk in here. And maybe I shouldn't have a Capriti in here. Give me the left monk. Okay, see, you guys are making food at record pace now. Your food will be transported in just a moment. They're so sad. Dinosaur, yes, dinosaur. Oh, of course, Kitoya. Yes, I know who you are. I know you. You exist as a person. I'm very scared of my pals. Just like they're so depressed, and I'm aiming a gun at them to prove my point. They're so sad and like chasing me, and they stick their hands out when they want food. He's sticking his hand out for food. This game actually guilt trips you into playing it, and then like when you're bad at the game, it makes you sad. Oh wow, like my pals are actually dying from starvation. Let's hope that this production that's going on is fixing that slowly but surely. Guys, Lift Monk, and Dinosaur, do better. Do better so that these people stop chasing me. There's food over here. You know what? Look, I have this. I have this. I have. I won't be putting my seeds in there because that doesn't really help at all. Okay, hopefully now. Oh, Jesus. Okay, it's a chest dog. A dog chest. I don't... Okay, just keep producing food, and I think that'll be good. I am bad at keeping pets. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I'm not so good at the game. I'm not so smart. I'm pretty stupid. Don't blame me. It's not my fault. The Lift Monks stopped producing food like they were supposed to, and that's the reason why. These guys just fell over and died. No, they'll slowly but surely fix up the process, I'm pretty sure. It was just that I put one of the pals out of commission a little too early. Stop begging me for food. You're making food over there. Contribute to the making process and then you'll get food. The dinosaur better survive. The pals cannot die. They just don't die. I don't know what you want me to tell you. They are always alive. And Kida is your fault. Kinda is not my fault because the pals, they're supposed to make food themselves. They have all the resources to do it. That's like looking at a full fridge and going, I'm hungry. It's my parents' fault that I'm hungry, even though I know how to make food. They kind of all know how to make food, and they are all more than capable of it, but they just decide that they're a little bit too lazy and don't feel like it, so they won't do it. It's not my fault. It's their fault. And anyone who disagrees with me is wrong. Why? I don't know, because I said so. We're going to go murder Verdash. I don't know if I can say that. I think Twitch gets mad sometimes, or YouTube gets mad sometimes too, and everybody gets mad sometimes for some reason. It's like, it's a very common thing with these platforms. Where's a good electric area? I think the place I remember seeing the most electric mobs is like right here, so we're gonna go there. I do think they might have rebalanced it so that different you want to name one Bob. Well, you can name this Bushy Bob. Right here. We'll name this one Bob. Edit. Is that to your liking, Bushy Bob? And it's a woman. That makes it even better, right? We named a woman Bushy Bob. Now, Bushy Bob right here is going to help us find some pals that we want. Specifically, he's going to, or she, my bad, is going to put a... Yeah, going to put this one in the ground. Never mind, I'm going to do that myself. I want your organs. Give me your organs. Can I have your organs? Mr. Pal, I need the organs. Why won't the pals just give me what I ask for when I ask for it, and everything would be okay? I think if I fight an electric boss, that's probably better. Okay, then we will go to that sell the kidneys. No, I will not be selling the kidneys. I don't know if you can say that on YouTube. I think they'll get mad at you. Don't take the kidneys. We need it for the power generator because we want to make an assembly line so that we can catch more animals and put them in even more confined spaces. I feel like saying it more vaguely just makes it sound worse. Because we want to produce pal spheres on a much quicker level, okay? We want quick pal sphere production so that in record time we can get them all in the same little box. Bro, relax. 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 You cannot say that on YouTube. They'll get mad at you. I've tested this theory. Hi. Hi. Hello. Would you like to be friends? He's not talking to me. You know what? There we go. See? That's what you get for not talking to me. If you started talking to me, we could be friends. But no, you wanted to be annoying and not talk? Now this is what you get. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. You ain't about to get me. Why does he want me so badly? And why is my pal just running away? You're supposed to protect me, stupid. I don't think that's a Charizard. It says Relaxosaurus. Oh my. He has set him on fire. That's very inconvenient to my cause. Hey, can you go let my... Can you go talk to my guy? He's kind of behind you. Perfect. I'll just climb up and then I won't have to worry about getting attacked, I don't think. Because he's going to be confused by the fact that I'm in the sky and not worry about getting up to me. This is called multiple IQ plays. Whoops. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh. Okay. We are hiding back here now. We are using our paper shredder move, as we tend to do. You missed. Your attacks did nothing. They were all futile. Except I'm very low on health and pretty one-tap, so literally anything that this guy does to me is probably going to be the end of my bro, please, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. I did not approve. All my life? Sounds like a spirit animal. Sure. Oh, that's the problem. Yeah, maybe auto-feeding on would be nice. Please stop trying to set me on fire. It's not that serious. I just want to exist. I want to live. Is that not such a noble cause? And you can live too, as long as you let me put you in my sphere. Or murder me. That's a pretty good decision in your position, I would assume. Sounds like my spirit animal is on another level. Ring down. No, you don't want to live. I do want to live. I need to put this man in my sphere as well. So see, the food production is going great. They're putting milk and everything in there, and they even are putting raw berries in there, so I can take some food for myself and not feel any remorse. And voila. Now I have a better chance at getting this guy because I won't be at 0.3 health the entire time. I'm so mad that they changed it to where having that Liray in your inventory isn't enough. That sounds wrong, sir. Nothing sounds wrong. I just want to play the game and get food. I don't know what I'm saying that's so wrong. I would also appreciate if you didn't explain, because that Twitch might get mad. Or YouTube, or somebody. Okay, I will now be doing a little bit better. And murdering. Stop following me and getting in my way, sir. There we go. Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. Paper shred this man. Literally take this dude's entire existence and flip it on its head. It's not that hard. Please don't spam. I would much prefer if you didn't spam. And I think the sites should auto-detect that. I don't know if I turned on my YouTube moderation, but I think my auto moderation for YouTube should be on and should go ahead and make you regret if you do spam. Just saying. Look. Can you go ahead and attack my guy? Maybe not me? Okay, I do have food. I missed. Hi. Hi. There we go. Very good. There we go. You can't hit me through a wall. I'm better than that. Oh no, it showed you a lot slower than I... Oh, yeah, because of delay. I don't have it going on the fastest possible setting. I can change that around, but I was just testing multi-streaming right now because I'm streaming to Kick and Twitch and YouTube all at once, so it kind of... I wasn't sure if it was even going to work to begin with. I wasn't sure if YouTube was going to die, if Kick was going to die, if Twitch was going to die, if all three were going to die. I wasn't sure. So it usually is a little bit slower. Please, 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 please. Bro, please, please. It's not that serious. Bro, Bro supports Twitch. Oh, I got him. That's so lucky. Oh, I should have started throwing. I kind of wanted him, but oh well. No, I'm not gonna say that. Uh, I wanted to. I wanted her. It might have been a woman. We will never know now. I should now be able to reclaim my items. And we should have one more organ. At least one more organ. I hope that it's more, though. This man's about to switch over to Twitch. To message on Twitch. I'm a blatant multi-streamer. Surprised my system isn't dying. That's definitely a plus. Or at least it hasn't been noticeable if my system is dying. I should probably check to see if my streams are still up. For all I know, I'm not even streaming. I'm just like sending PNGs. Bro, why are you mad at me? I didn't do anything to you. I don't. Why is this game doing this to me? It's SC Foggy 123 instead of 124. Very original, I know. You can find it in my YouTube description, my bio, not description. There we go. My profile, channel bio, or whatever the stuff is called. We need to be sent to the Shadow Realm. Bronze Cherry Aqua. That doesn't sound like an electric type pal to me. You know what does sound like an electric type pal? Actually, we'll check how many organs we have. 1. We're gonna go into here to check if the item is still in there. Because I feel like I was supposed to get at least 1 organ. I didn't get 1 organ because I already had 1 organ. So, it's either in here or I got scammed. I got scammed. I 100% got scammed. Now, let me go back to my base and I will look up a good spot to find electric pals because I do not feel like doing the whole search and trying to figure out where electric pals are because it makes no sense to me. Where are electric pals located? Pal world. The greatest pals. My favorite pals. Lovely. We're pulling out Grok for this one. Potential for powering your base. Okay. Windswept Hills, early game. House Sparkit, Jolthog, location west of the starting area near the plateau beginning from the desolate church of the uh beginner running electric piles, ideal for early game base powering, generating electricity, level 1, Sparkit. Vertical stretch west of Rain Syndicate Tower. West of Rain Syndicate Tower. This is Rain Syndicate Tower. West vertical stretch, so like right here, I'm assuming. Huh. Then, oh yeah, we can just teleport to the top of this, and so maybe I didn't hear it if you said it because YouTube. Didn't hear if I said what? Oh, are you saying that there's a delay on YouTube? Yeah, I can go through and make it faster. I probably will. I was just making sure that uh it was going ahead and prioritizing like the defaults or whatever. I didn't make it super slow. It was just whatever the default settings were for everything. But there is a quick toggle on YouTube to make it faster or slower. Like I think I put it on normal delay, but for like interacting with your chat, you usually want it to be a little bit lower. So west, yeah, we'll go over here and hopefully we can find some electric pals to pummel. Oh, you didn't hear my Twitch name. ST Foggy 123 instead of a 4. It's a 3 instead of a 4. Or you can look in on my channel, there's a links for everything. That is not an electric Pokemon. Why is my inventory so full now? What is it weighing me down? Is it leather? Did I pick up too much leather for the game to be happy? Can I ride anything? I can't ride that? Okay, that thing is huge compared to the regular ones. Oh no! All this Paldium! All this good Paldium! I know I just crafted that, which annoys me. But at the same time, I really have no other choice. I'm not going to be walking around. I mean, in any other game, I would literally drag it across the map. But I'm streaming, can't really have people watching that. I don't support stupidity, but I am pretty stupid. You guys can quote that. I need to make that like one of those auto editing things for like quotes. I don't support stupidity, but I'm pretty stupid. And it automatically saves it as a VOD to YouTube too. Streaming's new to me, man. Crazy stuff. Probably should get a better mic because it's picking up too much, but it's not picking up enough. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, we're going for like 2 hours with this one. You can't chat on Twitch. How old is your Twitch account? I know that I put like auto moderation on, so I'm assuming that's the big thing stopping you because other people have chatted on Twitch already. So it's definitely not a massive problem. But I can go ahead and fix that for you because I do imagine that if you can't chat, that's an everybody problem. Channel. Wait, no, not channel. We want a creator dashboard, maybe? Oh, stream manager would be maybe maybe a part of the issue. Home settings stream. We do want to store VODs. Channel moderation. There we go. Automod rule sets. Aggression, bullying, less filtering. Harassment, disability, some filtering. Misogyny, some filtering. Race, some filtering. Swearing. Yeah, people can swear. I don't care. Well, then I don't know what part of the moderation would stop people with older accounts from saying stuff. Is that like a different moderation feature? Possibly and likely evaded. Okay, level 2 will be delivered only to mods. Possible evaders or monitoring. Shared ban info. Ah, ban chatters. Block hyperlinks, of course. Non-mod chat delay. Short delay before non-mods see messages. Ah. Some chatters must have a verified. First-time chatters in my channel must have a. Chatters without a verified email must have an account older than. Okay, older than a day. Chatters without a verified email must have a. Okay, we'll do that one. A week, yeah. There we go. Can you chat now? Yeah, okay, so I figured it out. It was about the. I'm assuming you probably don't have a verified email set up, meaning. Yeah, Twitch is scared of you and thinks that you're a little bit of a bot. uh, yeah, but then I just set it to be like, okay, as long as your account is older than a week, you probably didn't go ahead and set up. Well, you could definitely have set up bots, but we're just going to assume that I'll filter out most people. I hope. I don't know if I should be revealing like my whole setup. I do have intentions in changing it around based on stuff, like not even going to leave it based on stuff that I say, because that goes ahead and makes it evadable. I set the other things to go ahead and counteract me doing silly works. Yeah. Always these people chatting. Well, I'm glad it works good. That's good to me. I made a good character. Purple eyes. Why don't they have like an auto filter out button for. Yeah, that's so stupid. I got an egg. What kind of egg was it? It was a dire howl, because who doesn't like dire howls? Now we put a mega egg in there. Mega egg. Mega egga. That sounds like a Pokemon. Please let me just. Can I? The mega egga. Now it works. I guess so. Do I make more? You know what? I wanted when I make more pal spheres, I'm going to do it on the production line because I think the production line is not only faster, but I also think that it does it more efficiently. Maybe. I still need a large amount of electric organs, which I don't seem to be able to find. Probably because I'm dog water. Where? Our world, because Grok doesn't give good information. Because you can usually find like heat maps and stuff a lot better. Ah, it's this area that gives the electric pals. Okay. This area right here is where the electric pals are apparently at. That's where we want to be. Gunshots. Just like the hood. I don't know if I can save that. I mean, YouTube doesn't have a problem with people who make content based around that, right? So I'm sure Twitch and Kick will deal with it. I actually haven't had anybody chat on Kick yet, so I don't know what that looks like. I mean, I did technically type myself, but that might... I don't know. It hasn't set in for me what it looks like. I forgot already. Very many electric Pokemon. I see a lot of electric. Definitely. Definitely. The quantity of electric Pokemon is staggering. I just see all of them and I am scared of my life. What? Yeah, that's... Look, I don't know if it's because I'm goofy and climbing on goofy terrain, or if I'm just that blind. I could just be that blind. That looks like a Joltog to me, which is one of the Pokemon. I also believe I can turn up the entity distance. View distance, we will do that high. Building draw distance, we can do that high too. Texture quality. Whoa, infinitely better. Infinitely better. Now we're gonna have infinitely less FPS. Stop attacking me. Where did that Joltog go? Of course it disappears. Oh wait, no, it's all the way back there. Jesus, bro is a runner. You're a runner, you're a track star. Oh, there's two of them. Even better. Oh yeah, keep running, little boy. Oh, whoops. Oh, keep running, keep running. Yeah, you went to sleep, my friend. And he's just rolling. That poor little dude, he just started rolling. I do not approve of the Xenovators. Not one bit. Them things scary. They look like they bench press Michael... What? They look like they bench press Mike Tyson for a living. And I'm pretty sure that's a big man right there. I don't think he's a little boxer. Yeah, big boxer. Okay, well, this whole area is like designated for electric types, so we're going to... I probably should have checked the map before I started doing weird stuff, like trying to... Okay, can I do... There's no grapple points on this tree. What a game. Can this game give me like 5 electric types, please? I just need electrics. It's not that serious. Why are they so into the eggs? These things always just like take over eggs. Or is it their own eggs? It could be their own eggs. At which point, that kind of makes sense. Did they just have a depresso egg? Like every other egg is just random. And then the depressos have their eggs. The most depressing species gets their own egg. How ironic is that? Did the developers guilt trip themselves into making an egg specifically for the depressos? Now, I'm not sure if it's how I'm engaging with the game that causes electric types to just hate me, or if I'm just really bad at finding them for whatever reason. They keep just lighting up the pals with the guns, and it's poor pals. Never mind. Not so poor now, are ya? Keep running, buddy. You're gonna have the same fate as your friend here. He just accepted his fate. And decided not to give... Oh, wait, no, he gave me an electric organ. Good. You saved one of your friends, but not as... Definitely not enough of them. Poor Jolthogs. I'm just... I don't know. I'm just destroying them for no reason. And, well, it is for a reason. I need my generator. The generator is very important. But I'm a bad person. That has to be, like, very well documented. Okay, no, there's only one person in history that we need to document that much. And it's definitely not me. Bro, I got excited and thought that was a Palsphere. I don't know why Palspheres make me excited, but they do. Because I want to... It's a potential Pokemon, you know what I mean? It's a potential pal. I shouldn't call them that. They're going to get... Nintendo's ninjas are going to get mad at me again. Again? I don't remember the first time, but apparently again. Where is... Okay, egg. I found egg. Give me... It's just a rocky egg. I don't want the rocky egg. Never mind. Hello, Mr. Jolthog. Hello, Mr. Jolthog. Where are you, Mr. Jolthog? That isn't a Jolthog. Wait, what is that pal in there, though? That does look like something I don't have. I have that one. Never mind. I'm glad my pal is doing something, at least. Night-night. Hey, keep running. Keep running, you're only gonna make it worse. Okay, I have a 100% accuracy when it comes to hitting a Jolthog. I don't know if that's impressive, but I don't think I've missed a single shot against these little dudes, which kind of just makes it all the more depressing that I'm just slaughtering them. They're just... I don't know if I'm allowed to just... I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. It's like animal cruelty at this point. Yo, never mind. Other animals are attacking me, so I'm allowed to take out my frustration on... Okay, that's not... Other virtual animals are attacking me, so I'm allowed to take out my frustration on the rest of the virtual animals, because the concept of morality doesn't apply to real-world animals. There we are... The concept of morality does apply to real-world animals, but doesn't apply to video game animals. There we go. Now, I can be a morally just person, and I can have fun. Climbing a mountain. and putting a lot of... Why did I hear a buzzing sound? It was like a short buzzing sound, and that better have been from the game and not my room. At that point, we're going to start talking about real horror. The horror games are the one that meets you in real life. Oh, hey, little guy. Night, night. Hey, little guy. Night, night. He just like sits there and then they go, hey. Why do they do that? So I think I only need 15 of them because I'm pretty sure that I have 5 of them at my base. So 10. We only need 5 more, supposedly, if my theory is correct. If my thesis is concretus. What? Concretus thesis. Yeah. Damn. No, can't say that. Your average Twitch streamer. I was thinking about being a PNG tuber, but I don't really know if that's like... I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that at all. Consistent 40 frames. I promise my PC's not this bad. I probably just didn't optimize something properly. That's usually the case with these things. There's some person who's going to look through the video, like look through the VODs and be like, bro, why are your Pal World settings on absolute cheeks mode? And I'm just going to be like, I didn't know. I didn't know, dog. Okay, I think this is where I was before, but as we know, video games work in the way that if you recycle through an area 30 times, you will eventually make the mobs respawn, which is definitely a very good mechanic for somebody who's hunting. It's Jolthog season. Bam. 100% Jolthog accuracy. Bam. You had no shot, but I have every shot hitting. Jolthog season. I want one more at least. I don't care what my actual electric organ count is at the moment. I just want one more little Jolthog so I can just do a little... You know what I mean? Just a little... I'm glad my pal just handles the issues for me. Oh, and they actually made the thugs drop stuff that are, like, reasonable, because before, they dropped nothing. At least, as far as I remember, they dropped nothing. Now it's like, okay, there's actually a reason to go hunt these people down and get a few extra... Ooh, okay, Jolthog. Jolthog season. Oh, wait, I'll just see if the Syndicate thug can beat the Jolthog for me. Hey. Come on. Perfect. Yeah. That honestly, that was pretty funny. We now have 13 organs. I thought I killed another one that gave me 2. Never mind. Okay, then I do care about the count because I thought it was higher. I will guess that there's not much over there, and that I probably want to focus on... Look, bros, you're going to have to dial it back just a bit. I don't... Is that a Jolthog? No, that's a... I think that's a dead Jolthog, maybe. Tops. Maybe I shouldn't be sprinting, and then... Please, bro. Please. It's oh, come on. That would have been the craziest shot in the face. Fangalope. A Fangalope is... It's a pretty good pal. I ain't no cap. Okay, maybe if I do a proper jump. This has the same mechanics as like getting over it. It just like tosses you and you have like a 50-50% chance of making it where you want to be or going to a whole different galaxy. Usually a whole different galaxy. It's probably like closer to a 70% chance versus a 30% chance in favor of just galaxy. Okay, there has to be at least a Sparkit up here. Just a single Sparkit. Please give me a Sparkit. Give me a Sparkit. I'm going to spark it. Like Juice WRLD. I love that song. Whoa, this dude's in Zen mode. Oh, okay, never mind. Zen mode doesn't really mean much when you're... Come on. Okay. My pal just does that. Successful bounty token. No thanks. Wait a second. This dude just carrying around a bounty token? It's used to make clothing. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Kind of spark it up here, or like a the other thing. Yeah, I don't get it. Is this game Jabatin? Are we still in the zone? We are still in the zone. It is this entire area right here. So let's fly down to this part. Okay, we can do like insane momentum hacks. Okay, not hacks, but definitely. I don't think it's the intention of being able to combine both of those mechanics. I'm glad they didn't decide to just take it out right away, though. Oh, no. You hadn't the slightest chance, buddy. Now, have any of your friends gotten away? I hope so I can find them. Hi, Mr. Jolthog. Would you like to extend your car's warranty? Aye is definitely the words I would use in your situation. Aye. Okay, can I, sir, ma'am, 15. 15 was the magic number that I stated, but is it the magic number that is true? We will see in just a moment. Let's see if I can get a good... Okay, I think this is a good spot where I can, like... Okay, that's... It's not amazing, but it is better than nothing. I'm gonna murder a Sparkit. I'm gonna murder a Sparkit. I'm gonna murder a Sparkit. I'm gonna murder a... He was so confused and didn't see... Oh, no. Now y'all come. Aw, come on. Okay, my Sparkit ratios aren't so high. Stop kissing. See, it didn't save you. Yeah, those drop so much more. Well, I should have gone for those instead. I would have been done by now, but no, I had to, like, farm them for, like, 7 hours. Can I steal these people's pals? It does look like they're technically catchable, but I feel like this... Is this a woman? Bro actually is a ripoff version of Leon Kennedy. The ripoff version of Leon Kennedy. Why? What compelled them to do this? It had to have been something. And I don't know what it was, but it was definitely something. We are coming up on 1 hour and 40 minutes, or we are at 1 hour and 40 minutes, better said. Probably will. Okay, we will put you in here, and I can reacquire my old party, so we want this one. Oh, he is a lower level. That's not so good. 26. We do want our 26. That's pretty important. He is a 27. Azurobe does not really appeal to me that much. And then what was my original... What were my original ones? Serpent? I do like having a water mount. In place of Bushi. Because I'm pretty sure I can already get the Serpent saddle before I can get the Azurobe saddle. Well, no, I can already get Azurobe still anyways. This game confuses me. This game is very confusing. That's all you guys really need to know. If it confuses me, then it's a you problem as well. But now, see, food production is going just fine. They do not produce that much food. They do produce a lot of milk, though. That is convenient, to say the least. Especially when I want to progress through the game. Power generator. That is a choice that I was trying to partake in. I'm going to read the description. A power generator fueled by electric pals. Electric equipment won't run without this. Okay. Now, we're going to make a weird, controversial decision. I just need nails. Okay, it's not a controversial decision, but I have a small problem. As somebody who has no clue how this power generator works, I don't know if I want to put it up here away from the pals so that I can specifically place pals up here to power it, or if I want them to be down there so that the pals can, like, throughout doing different tasks, decide to come up here. I think I just need to decide, you know what, this pal's going to be up here permanently and call it a day. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah, let's just... I really... Oh, okay, they're going to go up the stairs, I think. The Catress is not an idiot. The Catress is an idiot. She went the entire wrong way around. Watch it teleport up. Fair enough. Are you going to... He has a little hammer! Actually, he or she. Did I misgender my own pal? She has a little hammer. I think I misgendered my own pal. That's okay. I'm just gonna watch... Oh god. Seems very comfortable. Yes, it does seem that the electric type egg would be comfortable in that situation. 1:40 and... Oh, whoops. I did not mean to... I wanted to see how my contributions would help. Not really, okay. That's so sick. Because I don't think that you could see that far before. Or my brain just turned it off and didn't let me see that far because my brain does weird stuff. I mean, what? I can't even see out of my right eye. And my right eye functions. I have to just close my left eye and then I can see out of my right eye. That's like a whole thing. Like, one eye goes boop, the other eye doesn't go boop. It boop boops. But it only boops when I boop my other boop. Can I? Yeah. Okay, we'll put you here. Fractured, depressed. Extremely unhealthy due to. I'm not neglecting. Okay, I am neglecting my pals. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, okay. Let me go ahead and like pet my pals. How do I pet them again? We do number this and then we pet. Do you feel better? Are you happy? Do you feel better? Are you happy? Do you feel better? Are you I said, do you feel better? Are you happy? Do you feel better? There we go. I don't know if that improved anything, but I can emote. Are there new emotes? Kick? Whoa, that's like a whole run up and everything. I also don't know if wheat is actually any good for anything. That's another thing that I'm like concerned about. Like, do I need wheat? Do I pursue wheat? Firing this at a pal in your team temporarily boosts that pal. Yeah, okay, I get that, but I don't want it. Yeah, I think I'll end in like 10 minutes. I just need to. Do I have enough? Do I have enough? I think I only need two more crafts. Two more crafts, and then I think that that's enough. I could be very well wrong. I'm probably like at 18 right now. Yeah, let me look at the assembly line. If I can make it, then no. If I. What did I say? I called it. I'm the goat. I am the goat. Okay. I have the assembly line. It is assembled. Or it will be assembled. I don't know if I want to put the production line over here. Can I? Do I just have it like dangling in the middle of nowhere? I'm gonna regret this later, aren't I? This is so stupid. You know what? I'm putting my pal up here to deal with it. You know what? I did say 10 minutes, but nope, never mind. This is the end of the stream. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow, do all the like the stuff that you do as a viewer. Yeah, bye.